Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Prophet Kiana with a prophetic message, and it is titled, This Dream. Yes, this dream. So Holy Spirit, lead me and guide me. Allow me to be blessed with everything that needs to be spoken, not just what's written, but whatever else that needs to be released into the hearts and mind of your people today. Guide me and lead me so I won't lead myself or misdirect any messages in this dream, if still will, Holy Spirit. What's up, everybody? How's everybody day going? Hope all's well. And so I received this dream of 4/28/24. And so the spirit put it on my spirit to redo it on 5/6/2024. And so need to add some more information inside the dream. And so I received this dream. And in this dream, I was downstairs at a phone shop helping out. I knew the owner. His name was John. And so I'm downstairs, and there was a customer came in. He was a man. And so I asked him, did he need help with anything? And so he said no. And then after a few minutes, he started asking about an item. Wanted to know the price. And so I go over there and get the item. And so John was at the counter helping out with another customer. And I asked John, what is the price of this item? It's a black item. And so he told me $25. So I go back to the customer and let the customer know it's $25. And so he wanted to know about another item, the price. It was some headphones. And so I asked John, go over to John. I said, what's the price on this item? He said $30. And then so I walked back over there to the man and tell him $30. And so I was like, ain't these the same price? And so John was getting ready to close up his shop. And so I ended up walking out the door first. And the customer was walking behind me. And so the customer was trying to speak to me and talk to me. And I was like, no. Trying to get to know me. And so John is behind us. And he's locking up his door. So in this message, God is letting us know that the same way you inquire, ask for the price of those items inside of the store to the owner, the same way you have to come to God and inquire of God what you need to do, as well as what items to get. And just like the customer is trying to communicate with you, to start a conversation with you, you said no. I said no. The same way God is trying to communicate with you. But you saying no. And just like how John is the only one that's able to lock his door, the owner, God is the only one that can shut the door and lock the door, and no one can open it. And so after I made it to the top of the stairs, I walked over to the cafeteria that was upstairs. And so I go to the table where Miss Cheryl was sitting. And so me and her talking. And then I get up and I said, Miss Cheryl, I'll be back. And so I left, walked off, went somewhere. And then I came back and I'm looking around at the table. I'm like, so I asked one of the ladies, where Miss Cheryl go? She like, I don't know. And so I noticed that two tables had these big old pieces. They was big. And they had some big meatballs on it. And so I'm like, ooh, that look good. And so the girl had gave me a slice of a pizza. And so I was getting ready to order me the same thing at the food court. But I went to a different counter and ordered me something else I had got to the counter. And I had ordered me some chips and a drink. And the lady was trying to give me a green tea, Arizona. And so they counter is so high that you could barely see the drink cooler to see what selections they have in their cooler. And so I'm looking over trying to see what flavors they have. And I see mango. So I was like, give me the mango Arizona. So she felt some type of way because I told her what flavor I wanted. And not what she wanted to give me. And so I ended up paying for my stuff. And I had walked off, and I ended up seeing on the news. I don't watch the news, you guys. And so I ended up seeing on the news that they was talking about a plane that had flew back in, and it's supposed to be passengers on it. And they had a list showing that passengers are supposed to be on this plane returning back to the place, to the airport. And so they couldn't explain what happened. They couldn't tell the people who's watching what occurred to the people that were supposed to return back on that plane. And so just like I had left, and when I came back, Miss Cheryl was gone. So you can't expect people to always be there. But you can always expect God to be there whenever you need him. And just like how 2 tables had pizza, you have to be okay with being different and not like everybody else. You got to be okay with being set apart. And just like I made it known to her what flavor I wanted of my drink, you have to go to God, knowing exactly what it is that you want. And just like how the news can not explain to the people who they was broadcasting the news to. But God can explain to you why this happened. I don't know who needs to hear this message, but Holy Spirit is still will allow it to go forth and still will.